takes a lot of courage to build an empire, and it even takes a lot more courage to grow the empire and imprint its mark to the society. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iloilo Doctors College 50th Foundation Anniversary Celebration. I am Iyana Laika Yukariza, and let me take you to the most important day for IDC. We are confined in the comforts of our homes right now, but I know that our mood for the celebration is up. Today, we will honor the 50 years worth of exemplary education of our beloved Iloilo Doctors College. We will also give due recognition to the people who have shared a great deal of effort and a big chunk of their lives with IDC. To formally begin with our celebration, let us have the entrance of colors and the processional.
Patakbo! Hold! Tulong! Hold! Patakbo! Hold! Tulong! Hold! Hinto! Harap sa gitna! Harap! Tanghal! Taas!
Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada, Administrator. Mr. Philip Luis A. Tolentino, Principal, Basic Education Department. Dr. Adea Sol L. Season, Dean, College of Physical Therapy. Professor Maria Eden D. Patriarca, Dean, College of Medical Laboratory Science. Ms. Romela S. Jeromiano, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Institutional Representative. Retired Police Chief Inspector Arturo B. Bancaya, Dean, Criminal Justice. Professor Juliet P. Bandojo, Dean, College of Midwifery. Dr. Maria Josephine B. Provido, Dean, College of Nursing. Professor Teresita S. Vera, Dean, College of Business and Technology. Dr. Joben Hudson G. de Guzman, Dean of Academics and Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Rosario Senia L. Halbuena, Dean, College of Dentistry. Member, IDC Board of Directors, Dr. Ana Marie Gertrude G. Caseñas. Member, IDC Board of Directors, Dr. Ramil Zapanta. Member, IDC Board of Directors, Dr. Rolando S. Padilla Jr. Member, IDC Board of Directors, Dr. Gil B. Villanueva. Member, IDC Board of Directors, Dr. Mary Catherine Rivera Francia. Member, IDC Board of Directors and Dean of Students, Dr. Ana Eva Y. Tirador. Treasurer and Chairman, Committee on Order, Ethics and Discipline, Dr. Iris S. Hardilin. Corporate Secretary, Dr. Christine Joy Aguirre Trespeses. President and Chairman of the Board, Dr. Maria Lourdes L. De Leon.
You have just witnessed the grand entrance of our awardees, heads, and the Board of Directors. This time, I would like you to be in attention as we have our doxology with Clarice Aisha Lopez on ballet and Mike and Grace Valdez on vocals. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the Iloilo Doctors Hymn.
College.
Kayang mag-ibig, helas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luma ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
We from the IDC, we combine all our efforts true for the goal that is full of hope and belief that holds the truth. With devotion and loyalty, sacrifices and love we give thee. Our IDC we love so dear. To you we give our best. We promise to wholly apply and keep thy teachings ever, and to hold our firm belief that we're here to learn and serve, to be able to open the way for the future days to come. We call on you, dear IDCians, to serve God and man. We call on you, dear IDCians, to serve God and man.
Tawad! Harap sa labas! Rob! Sulong! Kod! Sabay bunot! Sak! Harap sa labas! Harap! Sulong! Kod!
Thank you. Iloilo Doctors College is one of the most sought-after institutions in the province of Iloilo when it comes to medical education. And on its 50th year of existence, it would be a remarkable experience to hear its humble beginnings. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, let us hear our beloved President and Chairman of the Board, Dr. Maria Lourdes L. De Leon, in her welcome remarks.
There's a saying that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a first step. And with that first step begins a dream. 50 years ago, the determined group of friends, Ilonggo practicing physicians who built a hospital for the Ilonggos, founded a school meant to fill the growing nursing needs of the hospital. Armed with purpose, courage, and prayers, a dream was born. What started as a school of nursing and midwifery last February 1972 became expansive with a wider direction, broader and bigger institution of education. In the following year, it became the Integrated Educational Corporation, and shortly later, what we now know and love, our Iloilo Doctors College. From a school that offered only nursing and midwifery, today, We offer degrees in dentistry, physical therapy, medical laboratory, radiologic technology, social work, psychology, criminology, business and information technology. All in all, more than 15 degrees, plus basic education from nursery to grade 12, and some TVET programs. From a desire to fill the nursing needs of a hospital, we now serve the paramedical, business, and security educational needs of our city, our country, and now globally. I literally grew up in IDC. When I was very young, standing with my father, the administrator at that time, in a huge empty space where there was only one building, then I witnessed the birth of another building. From what started as a small building and dormitory in the land behind the hospital, we now have 3 campuses, 10 buildings, a gym and a pool. Iloilo Doctors College has truly grown. Then in high school, I would frequent IDC since I was required by my mom to wait for her here. My biggest concern at the time was when my snacks would arrive. I now have slightly bigger goals. For me, it's a nostalgic journey filled with the heroes, founders, giants of Iloilo Doctors Hospital and Iloilo Doctors College. And I am proud to say, together with my parents, are the parents of my co-board members, whose lives, professions, and ambitions are knitted closely to the fabric of this institution, and whose vision, purpose, and determination are a constant personal inspiration. The path to today is lined with visionaries of our founders. To them, we owe a great debt of gratitude. I thank them not only for the vision, but the courage to forge ahead, for their perseverance, even in the face of great odds and obstacles. They leave a legacy of achievement and greatness. On the shoulders of these giants we stand today. Behind us we see the accolades, our graduates. Approximately 10,000 nurses, 5,000 midwives, 4,000 health aides, 3,500 radiologic technologists, 1,000 dentists, medical technologists, junior secretaries, around 500 information technologists, biologists, physical therapists, and business professionals, 400 criminologists, 100 social workers, and psychologists. All told, our college has produced approximately 30,000 professionals, various top-notchers, making a difference in the lives not only of Ilonggos and Filipinos, but to citizens of other nations. I am proud to say there is an IDCian in every continent of the world, plus a beauty queen of our country. This is our memorable past and our enviable present. But there lies a long path ahead of us, a future that we can make as exciting as we want it to be. A noble journey of excellence inspired by our history. I am appreciative of the guidance and diligence of our present board and the board of directors before them. I am grateful for our stockholders whose continuing trust and confidence to us, the board of directors, is unwavering. I am thankful to our administrator, deans, principal, our program heads, our faculty, academic and non-academic staff who form the backbone of this college's daily existence and operations. I am grateful to all our alumni and our current students who are today's tomorrow, for what we learned from them and for the pride we have in their accomplishments. They are our ambassadors and they reflect our dedication to our purpose and instruction, tirelessly for the progress and betterment of not only of our city and country, but around the world. I ran around the campus of our college once, playfully as a child, indifferent to a calling I did not realize I would face one day. I am beholden to all of you as I head our college. I stand before you, humbled by this destiny, tasked with a great responsibility. Time flashes like it was only yesterday, and our destiny demands the same steadfast vision, the same ardor, constant creativity, and enduring courage. As I pace the campus, I hear the whispers of the founders and the other heroes of IDC. It beckons us. We must leave our college a better and greater place than when we found it. Our reach should extend beyond our grasp. My prayer is that God will always be with us to guide and grant us the courage to say yes, to educate and improve lives. The lessons of the yesteryears will carry us through the challenges of the future. The locomotive of our yesterheroes gather a 50-year momentum and must relentlessly surge ahead. Our task is to catapult ourselves into the glorious future and fulfill our founders' yesterdreams, which are now our dreams, to continue our exemplary education.
Thank you very much, Dr. De Leon, for that warm welcome, and of course, for taking us back 50 years ago. It was indeed a humble start for IDC. To show our gratitude and give tribute to the founders and board of directors of our beloved IDC, let us now have the presentation of the posthumous award. This will be presented by Ms. Shalimar T. Malvecino.
Dr. Arturo P. Muyco, President and Incorporator, 1972 to 1986, Chairman of the Board. Dr. Angel Oro de Leon, Vice President and Incorporator, 1972 to 1985. Dr. Victorio G. Hordilin, Treasurer and Incorporator, 1972 to 1985. Vice President for Business and Finance, 2005 to 2010. Dr. Salvador G. Aguirre, Vice President and Incorporator, 1986 to 1998. Secretary, 1978 to 1983. Vice President for Business and Finance, Dr. Alejandro A. Rivera Jr., Chairman of the Board. President and Incorporator, 2002 to 2012. Vice President for Administration, 1992 to 2002. Dr. Conrado B. Cadorna, Director and Incorporator, Dean, College of Paramedicine, 1993 to 1996. Dr. Pedro C. Jaina, Treasurer and Incorporator, 1986 to 2012. Dr. Rolando R. Padilla Sr., President and Incorporator, 1986 to 2001, 2013 to 2018, 2019 to 2020, Chairman of the Board, 1986 to 2012, 2018, 2019 to 2020. Dr. Gregorio P. Terador, Secretary and Incorporator, 1986 to 1999. Vice President for Student Alumni Affairs and Sports Development, 1999. Engineer Jose E. Locsin, Director and Incorporator. Dr. Ramulfo L. Zapanta, Treasurer and Incorporator, 1978 to 1986. Dean, College of Dentistry, 1982. Vice President for Student Alumni Affairs and Sports Development, 2005 to 2010. Dr. Alfredo Lopez Jr., Incorporator. Dr. Juan Gustilo, Incorporator. Dr. Salvador Guanzon, Incorporator. Dr. Ernesto Hardileza Sr., Incorporator. Dr. Marie G. Casenias, Board of Directors, 1986. Vice President for Academic Affairs, 1998 to 2008. Vice President, 2010 to 2013. Chairman of the Board, 2014 to 2017. Mrs. Coronacion P. Muyco, Board of Directors.
Thank you very much to the family of our founders and board of directors. Our profound gratitude and respect to your ancestors' legacy. At this point, let us be entertained by a Philippine folk dance originated in a small island in Palawan. This dance is a blend of the strong old Puyo ethnicity and Spanish influence, performed during the feast day of Saint Augustine. Just like this festivity of our beloved IDC, this deserves a spectacular entertainment. Friends, let's take a look at Sayaw sa Puyo. celebration of the 50th foundation anniversary of Iloilo Doctors College is a great avenue to give due recognition to its employees who have been loyal and dedicated to service. These people have embodied the values of a true IDCN and committed most of their lifetime to serve Iloilo Doctors College. At this point, we will proceed to the giving of the Service and Loyalty Award for non-academic personnel. To award the plaque, we have Dr. Aris S. Harjalin, Treasurer and Chairman, Committee on Order, Ethics and Discipline. Dr. Mary Catherine Rivera Francia, Member of the Board, and Dr. Rolando S. Padilla Jr., Member of the Board.
Here are the Service and Loyalty Awardees for non-academic personnel. From the Office of Admission, Ms. Jennifer T. Galorpe, 15 years in service. From the Business Office, Ms. Cherry Ann V. Warhe, 15 years in service. From the Office of Registrar, Mr. Roy L. Siquito, 15 years in service. From the Business Office, Mr. Ronald E. Uriarte, 15 years in service. From the Library Services, Mr. Anthony Wilfred C. Beliena, 16 years in service. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Jonathan S. Manaay, 16 years in service. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Mrs. Fe May S. Melgar, 16 years in service. From the Library Services, Mrs. Agnes T. Chonko, 17 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Mr. Junifer P. Agravante, 18 years in service. From the Library Services, Ms. Rima B. Descerdo, 18 years in service. From the Library Services, Mr. Mark Lester S. Peralta, 19 years in service. From the School Health Services, Ms. Antoniette S. Escora, 20 years in service. From the Office of Registrar, Mrs. Rona May B. Macario, 20 years in service. From the College of Medicine, Mr. Nestor C. Henteroles Jr., 21 years in service. From the Janitorial Services, Mr. Roger S. Sustiguer, 23 years in service. From the General Science Instructional Laboratory, Mrs. Jonaline C. Icalia, 20 years in service. From the General Science Instructional Laboratory, Mrs. Maria Angelina A. Fuentes, 25 years in service. From the Office of Registrar, Mrs. Eleanor S. Lyle, 25 years in service. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Rodolfo C. Simasio, 27 years in service. From the College of Business and Technology, Ms. Meliby P. Caras, 28 years in service. From the College of Physical Therapy, Mrs. Jandy Lynn A. Decrito, 28 years in service. From the Auxiliary Services, Ms. Mary Rose S. Sinuben, 28 years in service. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Ramon J. Supersticioso Jr., 29 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Mr. Herman G. Siquito, 30 years in service. From the Building and Ground Services, Mr. Joel M. Sugide, 30 years in service. From the Office of Registrar, Mrs. Maria Aurora E. Sugide, 30 years in service. From the Auxiliary Services, Mrs. Kristen Jane D. Doyo, 31 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Mrs. Mirna B. Kunlo, 33 years in service. From the College of Nursing, Mrs. Jocelyn V. Bandada, 33 years in service. From the Business Office, Mr. Henry V. Bailon, 33 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Engineer Romeo S. Sutacio, 34 years in service. From the Auxiliary Services, Mrs. Jocelyn B. Ricofuerto, 33 years in service. From the College of Medicine, Library Services, Mrs. Elma T. Tribunsay, 38 years in service. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Ferdinand C. Gonzalez, 15 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Criminal Justice, Mrs. Rita Marie P. Salazar, 17 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Mrs. Maria Nelifer Grace A. Montoya, 19 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Office of Registrar, Mrs. Angeline C. Dongor, 20 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Medicine, Mrs. Maria Lea C. Alagos, 23 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Ms. Joanne L. Caspillo, 23 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Jeffrey C. Padilla, 24 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Medicine, Mrs. Janet G. Sumagaysay, 25 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Office of Guidance Services and Psychological Testing, Ms. Elizabeth S. Filomeno, 26 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Joel S. Sinorio, 28 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Janitorial Services, Mr. Jose Jerry M. Gorada, 31 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Joe Marie G. Alfredo, 35 years in service, loyalty awardee. From the College of Business and Technology, Mrs. Merly G. Ledesma, 20 years in service, loyalty awardee.
There you have it, the awardees of the Service and Loyalty Award for the non-academic personnel. For 5 decades, Iloilo Doctors College have planted the seed of excellence and already harvested many triumphs. If we put this in an art form, this is comparable to a dance originated in Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. Kadal Tahaw is a dance performed by the Tiboli during planting and harvesting, which shows the flights and hops of the Tahaw bird. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this. this point, let us move on with the awarding of the Service and Loyalty Award to the academic personnel. To give the plaque, we have the following IDC Board of Directors and Officers. Dr. Anne-Marie Gertrude G. Casañas, Member of the Board. Dr. Christine Joy Aguirre Trespasas, Corporate Secretary. Dr. Ramulfo Zapanta, Member of the Board.
Here are the Service and Loyalty Awardees for academic personnel. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Marinor Angeli T. Reynoso, 15 years in service. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Mr. Winifred S. Turato, 15 years in service. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Mr. Patrick Ivan P. Padilla, 17 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Asuncion G. Hilo, 17 years in service. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Karen Grace A. Pudena, 17 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Florence May A. Posicion, 17 years in service. From the College of Criminal Justice, Police Lieutenant Colonel Hilarion P. Roga Jr., 17 years in service. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Marilu S. Mosquera, 18 years in service. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Mr. Reynaldo John E. Tabhan, 18 years in service. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Wandro Thomas D. Alagos, 19 years in service. From the College of Nursing, Professor Maria Ana V. Cruz, 19 years in service. From the College of Criminal Justice, Dr. Owen J. Libake, 20 years in service. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Mr. Tristan Robert P. Belisario, 22 years in service. From the College of Criminal Justice, Fire Inspector Ronnie A. Malihan, 23 years in service. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Mrs. Reynalyn C. Luneta, 25 years in service. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Amando B. Fuentes Jr., 26 years in service. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Corazon C. Libiano, 27 years in service. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Mr. Jose Zazel A. Logroño, 34 years in service. From the National Service Training Program Department, Mrs. Susana P. Soliesta, 34 years in service. From the College of Nursing, Professor Ruby A. Paderes, 17 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Dr. Sainet S. Lumbo, 17 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Loy Meredith E. Suplico, 17 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Maria Ana V. C. Echevarri, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Maria Corazon Rafaela G. Anerdes, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Merlin L. Buduan, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Ronaline N. Gayanilo, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. John C. Mirasol, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Professor Wendell A. Tenefrancia, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the Basic Education Department, Mrs. Maria Saibel S. Roldan, 18 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Criminal Justice, retired Lieutenant Colonel Lazaro S. Sumage, 19 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Jose Maria Nelson C. Cortez, 19 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Maria Margarita Salvacion M. Peñasales, 19 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Jeanette L. Sinieres, 21 years in service. From the College of Midwifery, Ms. April P. Gallego, 22 years in service. From the College of Midwifery, Professor Catalina B. Catuba, 20 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Maria Lorely G. Fuentes, 22 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Dr. Marlon O. Perez, 22 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Leila S. Suqueña, 22 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Luisa B. Almelia, 23 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Physical Therapy, Mr. Fernando R. Padilla Jr., 23 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Maria Theda Ann B. Mondejar, 24 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Julie Ann Orte, 25 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Ray C. Cachero, 26 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Midwifery, Mrs. Caroline D. Para, 28 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Dr. Lerina T. Alabado, 29 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Maria Sofia M. Butante, 29 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Midwifery, Mrs. Alvi D. Peña Florida, 29 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Orlene D. Segovia, 29 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Brenda S. Colendres, 30 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Midwifery, Mrs. Lizelle P. Espeja, 30 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Dr. Chita F. Faculin, 30 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor May G. Mallorca, 30 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Jocelyn T. Sanchez, 31 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Dr. Mary Ann Orhaniala, 32 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Nursing, Professor Delia D. Lamera, 33 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Maria Cristina S. Pease, 33 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Midwifery, Professor Maria Madonna M. Carrion, 34 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Silverio Reyna Jr., 20 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Romeo S. Magallanes Jr., 21 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Thank you and congratulations.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The academic personal recipients of the Service and Loyalty Award. Balance in the IDC community as an important key for its success. From the management, heads, faculty and staff, down to the students, the efforts to stay balanced are very much be evident. Just like in the next dance number that we are going to see next. The dance called Binuyugan is from the Ilocano area of Pangasinan. This shows women balancing the traditional banga or clay pots on their heads. Let's watch this. Over the years, Iloilo Doctors College have produced thousands of outstanding professionals of various careers, most especially in the medical field. One of the factors that IDC have attained its notable reputation in medical education is having clever and incomparable set of deans to lead the different departments, thus producing graduates whose service is trademarked with the IDCan values. This time, let us proceed to the awarding of the former deans from the different colleges of IDC.
From the College of Midwifery, Dr. Virginia Capalla, 1972. Dr. Jaime Manila, 1976. And Dr. Maria Grace P. Ormas, 1987, 2014, and 2015 to 2021. From the College of Nursing, Mrs. Margarita M. Uy, 1972 and 1976 to 1977. Mrs. Renee Martinez, 1979 to 1986. Mrs. Nanette G. De Leon, 1986 to 1992. Dr. Fe Mercedes F. Pison, 2000 to 2009. And Dr. Lerina T. Alabado, 2009 to 2013. From the College of Business and Administration, Mr. Jose Maria Jaina, Head of Medical Secretarial Department, 1974 to 1985. Mrs. Merceditas Hill, 1996 to 2011. Mr. Andrew Paguntalan, 2011 to 2017. And Mrs. Teresita S. Vera, 2017 to 2021. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Mrs. Felicidad Hesena, 1985 to 1986. Mr. Alfonso Palisada, 1986 to 1989. Mrs. Nelly O. E. Gustilio, 1989. Ms. Renee Bella R. Padilla, 1991 to 2001. Ms. Milagros Mates, 2001 to 2004. Mrs. Editha B. Mosquera, 2006 to 2007. Dr. Aurora Fe Bautista, 2007 to 2009. Mrs. Maria Teresa D. Sulihon, 2009 to 2012. And Dr. Maria Ana V. C. Echevarri, 2014 to 2017. From the College of Physical Therapy, Dr. Jose Y. Soriano, 1994 to 1997, and 2000 to 2009. From the College of Dentistry, Dr. Ramulfo L. Zapanta, 1982. Dr. Lester Joseph Cardenas, 2009 to 2014. Dr. Randy Ronald Michael L. Reyes, 2014 to 2016. Dr. Liza Assumpta M. Hoover, 2016 to 2018. And Dr. Romeo S. Magallanes Jr., 2018 to 2021. From the College of Criminal Justice, Mr. Carlito Magbanwa, 1998 to 1999, and 2000 to 2004. And Dr. Marianita B. Acuna, 2005 to 2008, and 2011 to 2018. From the College of Information Technology, Dr. Edmond O. Gomez, 2003 to 2021. From the College of Medical Laboratory Science, Dr. Mary Dale Heda R. Dijuan, 2012 to 2015. From the College of Radiologic Technology, Dr. Onesto Diaz, Head of X-ray Technology Department, 1979 to 1980. And Dr. Cecilia L. Lopez, 1996 to 2012. From the Basic Education Department, Mrs. Renee Bella R. Padilla, Director, 2000 to 2001. Ms. Carmela Gomez, Coordinator, 2001 to 2003. Mrs. Dina Estrada, Coordinator, 2007 to 2008. And Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada, Principal, 2011 to 2014. From the Senior High School Department, Mr. Emmanuel R. Andres, Coordinator, 2015 to 2021. From the Technical Vocational Education and Training, Dr. Edmund O. Gomez, TESA Institutional Representative, 2013 to 2015. And Engineer Joan R. Pet, TESA Institutional Representative, 2015 to 2017.
Definitely, our appreciation goes out to the former deans of IDC. Thank you for sharing and extending your expertise with the college. Up next is another Filipino traditional dance which is named after a bird called tulabong in the Visayan Islands, a species of heron with a long neck, long legs, a tapering bill, large wings, and soft white feathers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this. After the recognition of the former deans of the colleges, this time let us continue with our celebration with another set of awards. This time for the current IDC administrative heads and deans. Our award recipients have exhibited outstanding leadership in their respective departments, and that collectively makes an excellent service towards the IDC stakeholders. To award the plaque, we have Dr. Hill B. Villanueva, Member of the Board, Chairman, Committee on Audit; Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada, School Administrator; and Dr. Ana Eva Y. Tirador, Member of the Board and Dean of Students.
School Registrar, Mrs. Venleia D. Daplas. Head, Repair and Maintenance Services, Engineer Zenon Calixto B. Delfino, 17 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Coordinator, National Service Training Program, Ms. Jenny E. Bacolod, 19 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Head, General Science Instructional Laboratories, Mrs. Maria Liza Y. Bedos, 34 years in service. Chief Librarian, Mrs. Melinda F. Dueñas, 18 years in service. Director for Admissions, Mr. Francis D. Loria. Head, School Health Services, Dr. Debbie C. Laison, 15 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Environment and Pollution Control Officer, Mr. Vicente A. Militante, 26 years in service. Head, Auxiliary Services, Ms. Maria Sofia S. Padilla, 20 years in service. Director, Human Resource Development Office, Mrs. Maria D. Tabhan, 23 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Head, Institutional Planning and Development, Mr. Emmanuel R. Andres, 23 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Head, Students Account, Mrs. Luna Lee G. Cano, 33 years in service. Head, Social and Community Relation Office, Mrs. Bienvenida A. Hugo, 24 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Research Director, Mrs. Annalisa B. Macalala, 20 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Senior Payroll Clerk. Mrs. Nenita S. Pasaporte, 24 years in service. Assistant Accountant. Mrs. Evangeline S. Perez. Head, Co-Curricular Programs and Activities. Mrs. Mary Ann Farah O. Sinaon, 23 years in service. Liaison Officer on Legal Matters. Attorney Joni Bill C. Tanieza, 24 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Head, Alumni Affairs Office. Mr. Remy S. Tolentino. Head, Guidance Services Office and Center for Psychological Testing. Ms. Monica Isabel S. Tarnate. Administrator and ex officio member of the Board of Directors. Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada, 19 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Principal, Basic Education Department. Mr. Philip Luis A. Tolentino, 15 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean, College of Physical Therapy. Dr. Adea Sol L. Sison. Dean, College of Nursing. Dr. Maria Josephine B. Provido, 20 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean of Academics and Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Joben Hudson G. de Guzman, 16 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean, College of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Maria Eden D. Patriarca, 25 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean, College of Business and Technology, Professor Teresita S. Vera, 35 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean, Criminal Justice and Chief Security Officer, Retired Police Major Arturo B. Bancaya, 17 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Dean, College of Midwifery and Officer in Charge, Outpatient Department Maternity Services and Lying-In Clinic, Professor Juliet P. Bandojo, 30 years in service, Loyalty Awardee. Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Institutional Representative, Ms. Romela S. Jeromiano. Dean, College of Medicine, Dr. Ludovico L. Hurao Jr. Dean, College of Dentistry. Dr. Rosario Senia L. Halbuena, 35 years in service, Loyalty Awardee.
The faculty, staff, and the whole student body are extremely proud and grateful of our respective leaders because they go the extra mile just to ensure that excellence is practiced in every venture of our department. The IDC 50th Foundation anniversary is celebrated all throughout the year. One of its highlighted activities is the search for the outstanding personnel in both the academic and non-academic groups. The search is ought to recognize the unwavering service and dedication of the IDC employees. There were quite a number of nominees, but only one from the academic and non-academic personnel will be hailed as the outstanding employee. The result of the search is in, so let's get to know the outstanding and non-academic personnel. Here they are.
From the Repair and Maintenance Services, Mr. Noel S. Solas, 33 years in service, Loyalty Awardee, and Outstanding Non-Academic Employee. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Maria Teresa D. Solihon, 32 years in service, Loyalty Awardee, and Outstanding Academic Employee.
Wow! Congratulations, Mr. Noel S. Solas and Professor Maria Teresa D. Solihon. This time, let us hear the messages of our outstanding employees. Starting off with Mr. Noel S. Solas from the non-academic and Maria Teresa D. Solihon in behalf of the academic employees.
President and Chairman of the Board, Dr. Maria Lourdes Il De Leon, Administrator Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada. I would like to thank the management and the IDC family as a whole for their gratuitous act extended and shared with me during the time of my employment. If not because of the motivation and untiring support, maybe I will not able to hurdle a long 33 years of service in this institution, to which until now I am presently connected. Thank you to all the members of IDC family. God bless and more power to our institution.
Dr. Maria Lourdes De Leon, President and Chairman of the Board, members of the Board IECI, Dr. Ana Eva Terador, Dean of Students, Maria Elena Alejandra Isada, Administrator, Dr. Joben Hudson de Guzman, Dean of Academics, Maria Tabhan, Human Resource Director, Deans, Principal, Department Heads, colleagues, and friends, good morning. This award actually came as a surprise to me. The first time I started teaching in IDC, that was in the year 1989, my ultimate goal was only to teach and make my students learn. And now I am on my 32nd year of service, a fruitful service or a fruitful one. There were many opportunities offered abroad for teachings, and also there were also offered opportunities, or I was offered opportunities to practice my profession in the laboratories as a registered chemist. But I opted to stay because I know this is where my heart belongs. As teachers or educators, we are tasked not only of giving grades to our students, but also to help in the holistic formation of our students and honing them to become better individuals. When COVID-19 pandemic surfaced, we were all astonished and we were not ready and prepared for the sudden changes in our educational system. I was adamant at first because we did not have computer classes in our college days. But I took it as a challenge and I said life has to go on and I have to embrace the new normal, especially the online classes. Undeniably, our students are skillful in gadgets and we should not be left behind. However, if we have the ability to know what to do and the motivation how to do it, as well as the attitude on what and how to do it as well, then we can compete and we can surpass all the difficulties and the trials that come our way. I would like to share this quote, which I like so much. Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. And working hard for something you love is called passion. Also from Nelson Mandela, he said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. And also from Malcolm X, he said, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepared for it today. Finally, and the most important part, please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude and sincere thanks to the Committee on Awards, to the administration, also for giving my son and daughter their medical degrees, to Ma'am Tabhan, to the Cas family, to our dean, and to those who believed in me. God bless us all. God bless IDC. Thank you.
IDCians, we are so blessed because we get to experience this momentous event of IDC. It is when it gracefully marked its golden existence. To keep up in the mood of festivity, let us once again be amazed by one of the elite Philippine folk dances, the Tinikling. The dance originated in Leyte Island in the Visayas. It imitates the movement of the tickling birds as they walk between grass stems, run over tree branches, or dodge bamboo traps set by rice farmers. Dancers imitate the tickling bird's legendary grace and speed by skillfully maneuvering between the large bamboo poles. Here it is. of the collaboration of every entity of an organization. In our case, as one IDCan community, our efforts made this celebration possible. Thanks to the insightful leadership and support of our IDC Board of Directors and officers. And so, in this special occasion, let us take this moment to give them recognition and appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding of the IDC Board of Directors and Officers for the school year 2021-2022. To give the plaque, we have our President and Chairman of the Board, Dr. Maria Lourdes L. De Leon.
Dr. Anna Marie Gertrude G. Casenias, Member, IDC Board of Directors. Dr. Ramil Zapanta, Member, IDC Board of Directors. Dr. Rolando S. Padilla Jr., Member, IDC Board of Directors. Dr. Gil B. Villanueva, Member, IDC Board of Directors and Chairman, Committee on Audit. Dr. Mary Catherine R. Francia, Member, IDC Board of Directors. Dr. Ana Eva White Tirador, Member, IDC Board of Directors and Dean of Students. Dr. Aris S. Hardulin, Treasurer and Chairman, Committee on Order, Ethics and Discipline. Dr. Christine Joy Aguirre Trespeses, Corporate Secretary. Mrs. Teresa L. Bilbao, Member, IDC Board of Directors. Dr. Therese Filime P. Moico, Vice President.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the awarding of the IDC Board of Directors and Officers by Dr. De Leon. This time, it is Dr. De Leon's turn to receive her plaque of recognition. This is in recognition of her hard work and outstanding leadership in taking this whole institution to the greater heights. To present her the plaque, we have Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada, our school administrator.
Dr. Maria Lourdes L. De Leon, President and Chairman of the Board.
Once again, thank you very much, Dr. De Leon and Ma'am Isada. So IDCians, at this point, why don't we take a moment and say our wishes and hopes for our beloved Iloilo Doctors College. I'm inviting everybody to grab a drink and join Dr. Ana Eva White Tirador, Director and Dean of Students, for the grand toast.
For 5 decades already, Iloilo Doctors College has served its stakeholders and certainly will continue to evolve for a better service in the coming years. It exemplifies quality education in the different field profession. And so, I would like to propose a toast for our beloved Iloilo Doctors College, the celebration of its 50th glorious years. To the pillars of IDC, our beloved fathers, for your guidance, wisdom, and legacy. To a stronger and tighter band of the IDCian community. To the progressive and advancement of the IDC services for its students, faculty, staff, and alumni, and to the success of the future endeavor of Iloilo Doctors College. Cheers! Happy birthday, IDC!
Thank you very much, Dr. Tirador. What a magical moment for the whole IDCN community. Once again, happy birthday to our beloved alma mater, Iloilo Doctors College. Our celebration today is about to end, but for sure, the joy that we felt on this occasion will be forever etched in our hearts. This time, let us hear the closing remarks of our dear school administrator, Mrs. Maria Elena Alejandra R. Isada.
It is my honor to congratulate everyone gathered here to celebrate the golden legacy of Iloilo Doctors College. Just 50 short years ago, IDC was a mere concept in the minds of a handful of dedicated educators and professionals. It spoke of their vision and commitment to provide health and medical education to the people of Iloilo. From being nothing more than a dream, today's campus proudly educates more than 5,000 students, with hundreds of thousands more before them. Each one of us has a handful of stories to tell and memories to reminisce about, each snippet a fiber weaved into the history and success of Iloilo Doctors College. To our beloved founders, we celebrate this day in honor of your wisdom and hard work. Continue to guide us from your board meetings in heaven. To our faculty and staff, both past and present, IDC is in a better place today because of hardworking individuals like you who made a big difference in the everyday things you do for the college. To our dear alumni, thank you for your loyalty and for bringing pride to your alma mater. You have transformed our community in many ways and made our world a better place because of your dedication to serving, educating, and helping others. To all our awardees, our profound gratitude. Your dedicated service shall leave an indelible imprint in the legacy of IDC for future generations. Today's virtual gala is a celebration of our IDC family. While it is not exactly how we originally envisioned things to be, nonetheless, we are united in spirit to celebrate this remarkable anniversary for IDC. As one IDC family, let us walk hand in hand to continue what our founders built on. With the values of integrity, dependability, and compassion at our core, I am confident this proud tradition will continue for many years to come. Let us keep the IDCN flame burning. Here's to the next 50 years and beyond. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and Godspeed.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Isada. Let us complete this celebration with a graceful dance of Rigodon de Honor. This dance is meant to be performed by a couple during a ball or other formal occasions. Let us enjoy this performance. Wow, that was an elegant couple dance. Very much fitting to the elegance of our 50th celebration today. As one IDCN community, we are united and one in this celebration. So let us sing along to our anniversary theme song. Here it is.
Happy 50th Anniversary IDC!
From unbeatable canines,
The College of Dentistry! Happy 50th Iloilo Doctors College! Yay! Happy 50th Anniversary from the College of Nursing! Happy 50th Anniversary Iloilo Doctors College! Yay! Mabuhay Iloilo Doctors College, celebrating 50 years of exemplary education. Happy Golden Anniversary Iloilo Doctors College! Mabuhay IDC! Happy 50th Anniversary! Congratulations IDC for celebrating 50 years of exemplary education! Happy 50th Anniversary Iloilo Doctors College! Mabuhay! Happy 50th Anniversary IDC! Happy 50th Anniversary Iloilo Doctors College! Happy 50th Anniversary IDC! Mabuhay! Congratulations IDC for celebrating 50 years of exemplary education! Yay! Happy 50th birthday IDC! Yay!
To all the members of the IDC family, thank you for all the hard work, all the contributions that you have made to our institution. 50 years is definitely a significant event for all of us. And at this stage in our existence, we appreciate all the things given to us, all the blessings that have been given to us for the past 5 decades. And we also look forward to everybody continuing the legacy given to us by our founders. And here's to 50 more years and beyond in IDC. Congratulations to everybody.
wishing for the continued success of all IDCians in their future endeavors. Happy 50th anniversary IDC! Mabuhay!
Happy anniversary to us here at Iloilo Doctors College, celebrating our golden anniversary. Thank you to the founders. Thank you to all who are here, making this journey such a memorable golden year. Happy anniversary to all of us.
After searching, trying to find you, I thought I lost my luck. But I never thought in a million years that you would just walk right up.
Now that I found your love, I can never let you down. Even when the times get rough, no, nothing's gonna stop us now. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll be glorious, you know it's true. Now we're glowing like a fire, illuminating from within, so we can climb higher to the sky. We're going where we've never been. Now life is set us free. Nothing's gonna hold us down. And even when the times get wrong, we'll never lose the fight now. We'll grow, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll grow, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll be glorious, you know it's true.
Happy anniversary, Iloilo Doctors College, and I hope you will continue to build a better future for us. Once again, happy 50th anniversary.
Happy 50th anniversary to my alma mater, Iloilo Doctors College.
Hi, happy 50th anniversary Iloilo Doctors College from Frankfurt, Germany.
Hi, IDCS! Happy 50th anniversary!
Hi, happy 50th anniversary IDC! Proud IDCian!
Congratulations and happy 50th anniversary in Doctors College.
Happy golden anniversary Iloilo Doctors College! Congratulations!
Happy 50th founding anniversary Iloilo Doctors College. Proud IDCian. Congratulations and happy 50th anniversary Iloilo Doctors College.
Happy 50th anniversary Iloilo Doctors College. Congratulations!
Happy 50th anniversary Iloilo Doctors College. Thank you for being part of my success. More power and God bless.
Happy 50th anniversary IDC!
Happy 50th anniversary Iloilo Doctors College.
Greet you a happy 50th anniversary!
Greet you a happy 50th anniversary. Congratulations.
Happy 50th anniversary. Congratulations.
Happy 50th anniversary, my fellow IDCian.
Once again, congratulations for power. Thank you.
This is Rotel Hobacon, a proud alumnus from Duha, Qatar. Happy 50th anniversary, Iloilo Doctors College. Mabuhay!
We'll grow, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll be glorious, you know it's true. You and I were never gonna rest. Keep up the dream like it's life or death. And you and I were never giving in, never giving in, never giving in. And you and I were never gonna rest. Keep up the dream like it's life or death. And you and I were never giving in, never giving in. We're never giving, never giving. We'll grow, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll grow, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll be glorious, you know it's true.
After searching, trying to find you, I thought I lost my luck. But I never thought in a million years that you would just walk right up.
even when the times get rough, but never lose the fight enough. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll be glorious, you know it's true. You and I were never gonna rest. Keep up the dream like it's life or death. And you and I were never giving in, never giving in, never giving in. And you and I were never gonna rest. Keep up the dream like it's life or death. And you and I were never giving in, never giving in. We're never giving, never giving. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious. We'll grow old, and we'll never be alone. And no matter where we roam, we'll be glorious.
That was a blast, ladies and gentlemen. We can really feel the love for our dear Iloilo Doctors College. Shout out to all IDCians out there who are joining us today. And that ends our 50th Foundation Anniversary program today. Thank you very much for staying with us. Again, this has been Iana Laika Yukariza bidding you goodbye. And now, I give you the recessional.
Iloilo Doctors College, in its 50 years of existence have been in constant effort to provide quality education and efficient service toward its stakeholders. In a various field of career path, IDC have committed only to excellence. Thus, the college have been recognized for its valuable achievements. The college has produced top-notchers in the various board examinations. On the celebration of Iloilo Doctors College 50th anniversary, it is with pride and honor that the occasion is highlighted by 4 students from the College of Midwifery, landing as top-notchers of the November 2021 Midwifery Licensure Examination. Top 3, Marie Joy Cristel Nakor. Top 6, Cindy Gikilasao. Top 9, Star Jaylin Mercado. Top 10, Jodeline Vergara. Along with this, the College of Midwifery, headed by their Dean, Mrs. Juliet P. Bandojo, was also recognized being one of the top-performing schools with a board passing percentage of 88.17%. Congratulations, College of Midwifery and Mabuhay Iloilo Doctors College!